In the NFL, one play can drastically determine the outcome of an entire team's season. Sometimes it can determine the outcome of two team seasons. And that is what happened today in this Indianapolis Colts Denver Broncos game. The Denver Broncos were down bad, man. They were trailing 13-7. They had come out of halftime with possession of the ball, and Bo Nix throws his second ugly interception of the game. It was not good. Then, just a couple plays later, the Colts looked to march right downfield with this play. I'm going to have to play it at 0.25 speed here for copyright reasons. So they're going to hand the ball off to the right side here to Jonathan Taylor. He's got a clear cutback angle after DJ Jones misses the tackle. Nick Bonito can't get him. Zach Allen can't get him. Couple missed tackles there. Then Quentin Nelson kind of pushes Justin Sternod into Brandon Jones. They collide with each other. And at this point, nobody has a chance to get Taylor, because Jones probably had the best angle, and this contact here with Sternod completely choked him off. Then PJ Locke, he's got a chance kind of, but he takes a bad angle here right at the jump. Jonathan Taylor has game-breaking speed, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He's just going to gallop his way towards the end zone with nobody in front of him. Again, I've got to play this slow for copyright reasons, but look, he does something incredibly stupid. I don't know why players keep doing this. We've seen this happen multiple times this year. Jonathan Taylor, before the ball breaks the plane, before he crosses the goal line in celebration, he just lets go of the football and then finishes off his little celebration like that, not even realizing what he had just done. I don't understand why you don't keep two hands on the football until you actually get in the end zone. You know you've crossed the plane, and then you can do whatever the hell you want. But this is just terrible. This isn't even a play made by the Broncos. You can see before that ball crosses the goal line, you can see that ball is starting to move, and it goes through the end zone, fumble in the field of play, through the end zone, results in a touchback. Although the Denver Broncos went 3-and-out after this, the Indianapolis Colts, instead of going up 20-7, they were still only up by one score. Denver chipped away at the lead, and eventually Nick Bonito, it looked like a pick six in real time, but it was actually credited as a fumble returned for a touchdown on that trick play from Adonai Mitchell throwing it back to Anthony Richardson. It was a behind the line pass, so that's why it went as a fumble instead of an interception. But regardless, it was a defensive score. That could easily also be a play that you would think of that flipped the momentum of this game, but that play would have never happened if it weren't for this egregious mental error here from Jonathan Taylor. Sean Payton spoke about it after the game when he was asked, and you could just tell that he was disgusted. Even though he was on the positive side of it, he was absolutely disgusted. That's just bad football. And then players were asked about it in the locker room, and I thought Adam Troutman gave a really funny answer. He said if that had been an away game, if it were Sean Payton, the player would be taking a commercial flight out of town by himself. He would not have made the trip back to Denver with the team. He would have been cut right then and there. So, yeah, man, that's just bad football. It's an egregious mental error. The Denver Broncos had some other opportunities later on in the game that they took advantage of, but they wouldn't have had those opportunities if it weren't for Jonathan Taylor here. I feel bad for Taylor. I really do, because obviously you never want something like that to happen. He's probably going to get a lot of crap back home in Indianapolis. He's probably going to get a lot of kind of unwarranted hate, quite frankly, on Twitter. There's a lot of nasty people out there, and there's a lot of nasty people out there in the real world. So please do not go and attack Jonathan Taylor if you happen to be a Colts fan seeing this. Please don't do that. It's not completely his fault. He didn't intend for that to happen. It was a stupid mistake. It should have never happened, but you know that his intentions going into that were, oh, I'm going to fumble the ball before I cross the goal line. So don't go after Jonathan Taylor and give him personal hate and attacks. You can criticize the play like I've done, but don't go about attacking Jonathan Taylor, the person. That's just not the right way to do it. All right, Broncos country, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think was the biggest play in this game? Was it this play from Jonathan Taylor? Was it Nick Benito's touchdown? Or was it Marvin Mims' giant punt return that set up a touchdown a couple plays later, Bo Nix to Nate Atkins? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. Help us get to 5,200 subscribers. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.